Hey guys, welcome back to Free Car Repair. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a Honda Odyssey, that generation here from year 2011 to year 2017. If you need to find where the fuses for the BCMs are located, this is known as body control modules. Stay with us, we'll explain that in this video today, guys. You have two fuses that are integrated actually in one. And those fuses could be really expensive, hard to find, but we'll share, guys, where you can get them at a good price. That way you don't need to waste your money. In addition, we'll explain why it's important to test fuses and relays. Make sure you stay until the end. That will be shared for your convenience today. Before we start, let me tell you a little bit about us. If you guys have a Honda Odyssey, that generation from year 2011 all the way to year 2017, guys, we will make a video about every single fuse, every relay. Why? Because in the manual sometimes it's not clear what the fuses relays are for. Okay, it could say something like FI. How do you know that this is the fuel injection, but actually it's for the fuel pump? So we're going to make video for every single fuse, every relay, because most of you will eventually even lose your manuals and they're not clearly written, guys. We're doing that to save you time and money. So if you need to find a fuse and you're down the road, let's say you need to find the engine starter fuse, all you have to do, just search for it. 1 second, the video pops out and you can find which fuse you need to check. Another thing now, guys, we're constantly working here at the garage on cars, constantly taking things apart, and we make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos on every car we get at the garage. We have more than 1.2 million subscribers on our channels, guys. Check it out if you need help with mechanical work, body work, anything like that, it will be there. Now, something else, guys. Relays, fuses, okay, they could be really expensive. You have special fuses, you can see, like the JK's fuses. You have mini blade fuses, multi-fuse box, okay, and these fuses could be really expensive. So guys, we're going to show you those are Honda specific fuses that can be really hard to find, or they can cost you a lot of money. So we'll put a link in the description of the video below where you can get fuses, relays at a good price and quick shipping as well. So let's go ahead and continue now. So guys, the BCM fuse, where it's located, we'll demonstrate on a 2015 Honda Odyssey that we have right here, guys. Fun fact, you have 5 different fuse boxes in that thing, but we will need to open just one fuse box, and that will be located excuse me, under the hood. That's your main fuse box here. We don't need that one. We need that secondary fuse box, that little bitty fuse box right here. You're going to open that cover, and the moment, guys, you open the cover, you're going to see a fuse layout that looks just like this one. Now, before we continue, let's explain why it's important to test fuses and relays now. So let me explain why it's super important, guys, to test fuses. Fuses, not often you can see if they're burnt or they're good. Sometimes they may seem perfectly fine, you think it's a good fuse, you put it back in, and you end up spending money and time on parts and problems that do not exist, guys, when all you had to do, test your fuse, find out it's bad, replace it, fix your problem. So we will have a video how to test a fuse, okay, different kinds of fuses, and how to test relays, guys. We're going to put the link in the description of the video below, specifically to that video. Please check it out. So guys, now which exactly fuse we need to check? You can see those multi-box fuses. That's a fuse that consists of many fuses, guys. In order to remove it or test it to see if it's actually burnt or replace it, you need to remove that ball and pull it out. What that fuse looks like, let us show you. On top, it looks like that. On the side, you can see you have 8 different fuses. Bad news, if one of those burns, you have to replace the whole multi-box fuse. Good news, we'll put a link where you can get them at a good price, so check it out. Now, the fuse that we'll need to check, 2 fuses will need to be checked, but they'll be integrating that multi-box fuse. And the first one, we're talking about that 50M fuse, the first one. It's known as 3-1, the first section of that fuse. Then you need to go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That other 50M fuse, that's number 5, guys, 3-5. Okay, this and this will need to be checked, guys, for the BCM. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching. See you next time.